del pueblo palestino. Y que viva la lucha del pueblo palestino. Y que viva la lucha del pueblo palestino.
Gracias a todas por venir hoy aquí a apoyar la resistencia palestina.
Compañeras, y no nos podemos olvidar también de denunciar a todos los sectores de la izquierda española e internacional que han asumido las posiciones de esta camarilla imperialista. ¡Que viva la lucha! ¡Que viva la lucha! Nuestra solidaridad a la resistencia del pueblo palestino. Vamos a leer vuestro mensaje.
Gracias, compañeras y compañeros. Del río al mar.
¡Hasta el mar! ¡Palestina vencerá! ¡Desde el río hasta el mar! ¡Palestina vencerá! ¡Desde el río hasta el mar! ¡Palestina vencerá!
Desde el río hasta el mar. Desde el río hasta el mar.
From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free. From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free.
No one in Gaza is okay. My family are all in Gaza and none of them are okay. For me to have to now say to the world that, you know, remember that we are human beings, I think that message, we're at a point in time where I can't believe that we're here.
So it's an oppression that's been going on for decades, so that's why people are angry. But it doesn't mean that people condone Hamas in the slightest, because being pro-Palestine doesn't mean that you're anti-Semitic, and I think that's really important to stress.
Basically, it's kind of like a little mini bar of TSG, really. We get to task meets
Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now!
We are here today because we refuse to let corrupt, warmongering governments take advantage of our very real pain and fear to pursue their genocidal agendas.
need a permit. You have to have a permit in certain areas.
Josh?
And in Jewish tradition, we place stones on the grave sites of our loved ones to honor the deceased. There are many interpretations for this tradition, but at its simplest, we do this to show respect for the dead.
He's saying, what can we do to help others?
Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now!
Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, ay, ay.
Ahmad Abidin, 42. Mustafa Abdul Ahmad, 20. Khalid Abdul Ahmad.
Ay, 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 ay.
Adam Zawquat. Mahmoud Zawquat. Fatima Ahmed.
Palestinier fördrevs från sina hem. Våra politiker vet under en kolonial belägring där hälften är barn.
Komma efter honom. Einstein sa, galenskap. نناديكم نشد على أياديكم
civila bombas ner!
Våra civila bombas ner!
Sluta döda Gazas barn!
Sluta döda Gazas barn!
Netanyahu-mördare!
Netanyahu-mördare!
Sverige agera!
Sverige agera!
Sverige agera!
Sverige agera! Intifada, intifada! Länge leve intifada! Länge leve intifada! Intifada revolution! Intifada revolution!
Om nästa demonstration och det kommer att vara
Palestina!
Länge leve Palestina!
Länge leve Palestina!
Länge leve Palestina! Free Palestine! Free! Free Palestine! Free! Free Palestine! Free! Sverige agera! Sverige agera! Sverige agera!
Free! Free Palestine!
Free! Free Palestine!
Free! Free Palestine!
Free! Free Palestine!
mördare! Biden mördare! Biden mördare! Biden mördare! Biden mördare!
Barn svälter! Vatten finns inte! Mat finns inte! Värme finns inte! Gaza ryker av lik!
Netanyahu-mördare!
Netanyahu-mördare!
Småbarnsslaktare!
Småbarnsslaktare!
Sverige agera!
Sverige agera!
Länge
leve Palestina!
Länge leve Gaza!
Länge leve Gaza!
Länge leve Gaza!
Länge leve Gaza!
Inget vatten, ingen el!
Inget vatten!
Students all around the country and the world walking out today, so we want to show that the youth of the world really stand in solidarity with Palestine.
Students from McGill and Concordia universities and others downtown walked out of class Wednesday afternoon in support of Palestinians in Gaza. At the rally organized by a group called Students for Palestinian Human Rights, many are calling for authorities to act now to end the Israel-Hamas war and retaliatory airstrikes on Gaza.
I think it's really important that as students we engage in our education in a literal and practical way. We need to realize the morals we are being taught and act upon them.
Sitting and watching on social media is simply not enough, and ask ourselves what can we be doing actively to actually educate ourselves and participate in social justice.
Amid the 19th day of the Israel-Hamas war, the Hamas-run health ministry said Wednesday that at least 6,500 Palestinians have been killed since the start of the war. Over 1,400 people have been killed in Israel, many on the initial day of the October 7th Hamas attack.
I have my best friend who's in Gaza right now, and I could tell, yesterday we lost whole contact of her, and only today morning we could have talked with her.
Some friends in Gaza and others all over. It's a pretty difficult time for us right now, but it's important to keep our head high and work hard and try to work towards the liberation of our people.
Some people are born, they live, and they die without really knowing what it means to be liberated. So the fact that all of these young people are rallying for this cause still after 75 years, it just makes it really, really significant.
The students united will never be defeated.
Students have an incredible role in playing into this, and you have the right and the responsibility to stand up for the Palestinian people.
Free, free! Free, free!
In Montreal, Alicia Hubertucci, City News.
Become a shelter for thousands of people who are seeking refuge after their homes has been bombed, who are seeking refuge. I'm going to quote from an in-person witness, Dr. Lasana, who was performing searches in the hospital.
Free Palestine!
From the river to the sea! Palestine will be free!
Palestine will be free!
Palestine will be free!
Palestine will be free!
From the river to the sea!
From the river to the sea!
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
مرحبا بروكسل. لماذا؟
Free, free Gaza.
Free, free Gaza.
Free, free Gaza.
Onze volgende spreker, our next speaker. Bonjour à toutes et à tous, bonjour Bruxelles. Dès le début, ce sont les Gazaouis qui sont les victimes civiles, avec cet ordre de déplacement vers le sud de Gaza. Les plus jeunes n'étaient peut-être pas encore là, mais en 2009, il y a eu plomb durci. Des milliers de balles, c'est la fin de l'occupation militaire de la Palestine. Le droit international, c'est la fin de la colonisation. Ce n'est pas le rôle de la Commission européenne. Le rôle de la Commission européenne, c'est de représenter l'Europe. C'est de dire que, et nous disons, not in my name.
Manifestation, parfois même en nous portant sur leurs épaules. À notre tour, nous devons porter ce combat. À notre tour, nous devons être des
that justice be made in Palestine, that they start again funding Palestine, that they send the humanitarian help. Yeah, that's it. Free Palestine, make them free again. It's such a horrible situation. Just hope that us being here today with all this community that it stops and that Israel stops this genocide and this ethnic cleansing. And
why do you call it genocide?
Yeah, 100%.
To the world.
I want Palestine will be free, and the aggression, the Israeli aggression and bombardment stop now. It's enough. It's always 75 years that occupation and the murders. It has to stop. That they act and not more war and weapons, but that they start to stop the war. It's not a question, what the media say here, it's not a question of two equal parts, it's an occupation. It's really an occupation, and it's a war from Israel, from Zionism on the Palestinians. It has to stop. Yes, they have to take side, but not the wrong side as they do now. And also our government, they take the wrong side.
Well, I'm here to give my support to the Palestinian people. It's important that not only the European Union, but also the whole world knows what's actually going on and where the conflict is coming from and where the conflict, unfortunately, is heading to. It's important that Madame van der Leyen, who is having her office and her house in the Parliament, understands that going to Israel as the first Western leader to rally support for Israel, she should also take into account that lots of people in Gaza are suffering. She should take that into account and take a more even-handed approach. The question also is she the designated person on behalf of the European Union to do so? Because we have, let's say, a foreign policy chief. We have a European president, at least a president from the European Council, which is supposed to act on a strong mandate from the EU member states. But the EU member states, like the Palestinians themselves, are internally divided how to address this issue. But it's obviously that something needs to be done, because the European Union does not have any leverage. They are the biggest donors to the Palestinians in terms of aid. They are the biggest trading partner to Israel, but only the United States can stop this war. This is the only nation, the only indispensable country which can say, okay, contain this, because if Netanyahu government is going to have the free reign in Gaza, disaster will follow. This is something which the European Union and the Americans should definitely take into account, otherwise we will see a disaster, because the agenda of Israel, reality is that they would like to move out all the Palestinians of Gaza, probably later on the West Bank, and now they have 78%, but at the end of the day they would like to have it all.
Ik besluit. Zijn Israël zoals wie ben. Van de glas to the trees.
We're marching now. This is inside.
Solution. One solution. توكل على الله يا شباب، توكل على الله شوي شوي يلا.
Ces mesures portent prises pour faire mourir de faim. Je sens la monstruosité de ce qui est en train de se passer. Ce qui se passe à Gaza. Que la France réclame un cessez-le-feu immédiat. Palestine! Palestine! À Gaza!
En tant que responsable politique, et je le dis ici solennellement, nous dénonçons la lâcheté coupable sur les crimes de guerre israéliens. Être en cours pour imposer un corridor humanitaire.
برا فلسطين حرة حرة والطيور برا بس. Nous a donné trois options, de l'hypocrisie et du chantage, à se mobiliser. Il nous a donné des collectifs, on a vu une palestinienne. J'ai pas l'habitude de parler palestinien pour faire une sorte comme ça, mais j'ai bien les en Égypte.
Enfants de Palestine. Ils ont un travail de volonté extraordinaire.
Et vive la lutte du peuple palestinien.
Occupation, colonisation, ça suffit. Ça suffit. Et apartheid, occupation. Et apartheid, occupation, colonisation.
Et vive la lutte du peuple palestinien. Et vive la lutte.
Et vive la lutte du peuple palestinien.
Parce que ce qui se passe à Gaza ne cesse cette entreprise criminelle depuis.
C'est le feu immédiat. Ça suffit. L'apartheid. Nous sommes tous des Palestiniens. Nous
Pour la solidarité avec le peuple palestinien.
Ça suffit. Le sang qui coule. Voilà. Donc vous avez commencé des prises de parole. Il y a aussi le général.
Nous connaissons leur humour, nous connaissons leur envie de vivre, nous connaissons leur envie d'étudier, nous connaissons leur envie de créer. Les bombardements, ils ont d'une intensité qu'il n'est jamais vue. Les dirigeants doivent savoir, quand on dit Israël a le droit de se défendre, notre homme permanent, notre ministre de l'Intérieur, de la Palestine, en vrai.
C'est vraiment important pour faire les jobs privés parce que les gros partout, il va arriver là, il va repartir.